You know how people assume you're shy because you stay quiet, avoid small talk, and don't open up instantly? The truth is far more interesting. You're not running away from social interaction, you're filtering it. And once you understand this, you'll realize you were never shy at all. You were protecting your energy. Before we go deeper, let me ask you something. Do you actually dislike people, or do you just get drained by the wrong ones? Think about that for a moment, because your answer reveals more about your personality than years of labels ever could. If you're still here, something in this already feels familiar. People like you aren't shy. You're selective. You don't show your full personality to everyone because not everyone has earned that version of you. You're not closed off. You're cautious. You're not quiet. You're discerning. And this entire script is going to feel like someone finally described the parts of you no one ever noticed. The first sign is this: you warm up slowly, but once you do, your entire personality appears. In the beginning, you seem calm, controlled, even understated. That isn't shyness. That's assessment mode. You're watching how people speak, how they treat others, what energy they bring into the space. And once you feel safe, your humor, depth, and confidence switch on like someone flipped a light. You don't hide who you are. You simply don't offer it to everyone. Another sign is that surface-level conversations drain you instantly. Small talk feels like handing someone your phone when it's already at 12%. But when someone brings up something meaningful, dreams, emotions, ideas, psychology, you suddenly come alive. You're not afraid of talking. You're afraid of wasting your time and energy on words that don't matter. You're not quiet. You're allergic to meaningless interaction. There's also the way you never chase people, even when you like them. Most people try to impress or adapt themselves to get approval. But you observe first. You want to see effort. You want to feel genuine interest. If someone doesn't meet you halfway, you naturally pull back. That isn't insecurity. That isn't fear. That's self-respect disguised as distance. You've learned that connection built on pressure never lasts, so you wait for what's real. Then, there's the group dynamic. Crowds overwhelm you, not because you're shy, but because too many energies at once feel chaotic. Your mind works better in calm, intentional spaces. But give you one person who understands you, and suddenly you could talk for hours. Your personality expands in intimacy and shrinks in noise. You're not avoiding the group. You're protecting the quality of your presence. Here's another thing people rarely understand about you. You notice everything. While everyone else is talking, you're observing. Micro-expressions. Tone shifts. Patterns. Contradictions. Energy changes. Your brain is constantly collecting details and forming impressions long before anyone else realizes what's going on. Quiet people aren't blind, they're hyper-aware. And this level of awareness isn't timid. It's powerful. You also get drained around the wrong people but energized by the right ones. This is a major distinction. Shy people get drained around everyone. But you can laugh for hours, talk endlessly, and feel completely alive as long as the person matches your energy. Your social battery isn't weak. It's intelligent. It turns off where you don't feel aligned and turns on where you feel emotionally safe. You're not socially anxious. You're socially selective. Another thing is the way you prefer to observe before participating. You like to read the room. Who's genuine? Who's putting on an act? Who's overpowering the space? Who's uncomfortable? You gather this data before stepping in. This pause isn't hesitation. It's calibration. People who misunderstand you think you're holding back. But really, you're choosing the right way and the right moment to show up. And finally, your social battery depends entirely on the environment. When the vibe is wrong, you feel yourself shutting down. You get quieter, heavier, more inward. But when the environment feels right, you're suddenly expressive, funny, insightful, and socially confident. You're not inconsistent. You're responsive. Your energy rises or falls based on authenticity, not quantity. Now here's the turning point most people never understand. The world keeps telling you you're shy, introverted, hard to know, distant, but every sign points to something far more powerful. You're not withdrawing, you're filtering. You're protecting your peace. You're choosing your emotional investments with precision. You're not avoiding connection, you're waiting for the right connection. And once you understand this, you'll stop treating your quietness as a flaw. Because here is the truth your life has been trying to show you. You're not afraid of people. You're afraid of losing energy on people who don't value it. You're not shy about speaking. You're selective about who you speak to. You're not socially awkward. You're socially intentional. And that intention is what makes your presence meaningful instead of constant. This is where the full picture comes together. Being selective with your energy is not a weakness. It's wisdom. It means you understand your emotional limits, your mental bandwidth, and your desire for real connection. It means you've learned to trust your intuition when someone doesn't feel aligned. It means you've grown out of seeking approval and into protecting your peace. So let's close the loop completely. You're not shy. You've simply learned that your energy has value. And instead of giving it away freely, you invest it where it actually matters. You're not hard to talk to. You're hard to access without authenticity. You're not a closed book. You're a book that only opens for the right reader. If this made you feel seen, that's because people who are selective with their energy rarely get understood. But you just did. And if one of these signs hit you harder than the rest, tell me which one it was. I want to know which part of you finally made sense today. If you want more scripts that explain the parts of you psychology never talks about, subscribe, because we're just getting started.